What's up, gamers? Scar coming at you guys with another brand new video, and this one is Fallout 76. I want to give you guys my honest opinion of what I think about the game. So this will be like a review. So when I first got into it, you could basically almost interact with just about anything. As you can see, I turned on the shower, I flushed the toilet, and I mean, there's some stuff that obviously you can't because it can make you do everything, I guess. But so you start off in your vault, and you go running through, and you pick up things, and this is basically your tutorial of the game. So do it. Take your time through it, so you get the feel of the game. It's the simplest way, that you can learn how to play a video game is right off the bat, is, when you're doing this tutorial. You pick up the Pet Boy, which is going to get you into your inventory, which is basically in every Fallout video game, you have your Pet Boy. And, that is that. How I feel about the graphics in this game, honestly, I like them. They're not bad. I mean, when you're watching it on YouTube and stuff like that, yeah, the graphics gets dumbed down because YouTube's, weird on how graphics is portrayed or whatever. But when you're playing it yourself and you get into it, it's pretty clean, how I feel anyways. And I'm just running on a regular PlayStation 4. So in this, now that we're outside, you can see different things. You go over here and you can talk to this person. Well, you don't really talk because everyone is dead in the game except for other real life players. There is no people. If you run into somebody or an actual person and they look like a person but they don't have a name over their name, a name over their head, kill them. Just saying, because they're probably a ghoul, like zombie style. Because or you don't kill them, make sure that they're not a merchant, because there's wandering merchants that walk around as well. And I thought that was cool because in Fallout New Vegas, there's walking merchants. There's big giant dudes walking around with cows, and you can buy stuff off of them, trade with them, and sell and things like that. So for them to have that in this game is neat. I am enjoying it. For the loot system, it's a little different. If you're used to Fallout and you've played a lot of Fallout games, it's going to be a lot different. When you walk up to an item that you can loot, it automatically prompts that you're inside of it and you can take it. You don't have to press X. You just scroll over it and you can hit X and pick up the item that's in it. And to get out of the item box that you're pulling stuff out of, just walk away, which I'm not used to. I'm used to, when I'm playing Fallout games, is you have to click to go inside. After you've gone inside, pick the items that you want. And then after you pick the items that you want, you have to press back, which is usually circle, to get out of the box. But they made it so simple to where all you have to do, and I'm sure you'll get accustomed to it and get really used to it, because after about an hour of gameplay I've started to get used to it. Occasionally I would still press that box button and go in, or not my box button, but go into my Pet Boy by pressing circle when I was just trying to get out of the inventory that I was taking stuff from. So this is how quests work. Quests, you're going to loot a body, and they could have a note or a holotape, and you would put the holotape into your Pet Boy to learn that you have a mission, and then you go do that mission, and then it can have several stages of the mission. It wants you to do this, and then after you do that, it's going to want you to do another thing, and then so on and so forth until you beat that mission, and then you get its rewards, and the rewards just get straight to you. So far from what I've understood, I've only done one mission in the game. The surrounding world you can actually interact with. Like this right here is a banjo, and then a lip something, I forget what it's called, but I'll scroll over it. You can play the banjo, and if you sit there and play it long enough, you can see you can get a buff from it. So, you know, I think that's pretty cool that you can just interact with it, and they put two things there, so like you and a friend, if you're there playing with you, can take that. You guys can do it together just to be, I guess, goofs. But I thought that was interesting that you can interact with it, and that's also with sleeping. So you can make your camp and put a bed down, lay on it, and it's not going to pass the time like it does in any other Fallout game, but it's going to replenish your health and other things. And if you sleep, you can sleep too long because you can get, I guess, diseases or something, from what I understand. I didn't do it, I haven't done it personally, but I probably will when the game fully releases, just to test all stuff out, and I'll be putting out another full review again on this game after beta, because this is just a beta review on if like you guys want to pick it up or something, and that's entirely up to you, because I mean this game has its flaws. It has like with combat can be a little clunky. I was finding when I was shooting my gun I wasn't hitting every single shot, yet I was like dead on with the bad guy, or the hitboxes seem a little slow or low, like small. But with swinging your weapon, it can be clunky. You could be swinging it and the bad guy can wind up behind you. I've had that happen a few times, so I have to turn around real quick and start hitting the bad guy. But you don't take too much damage when a bad guy hits you. So as long as, I mean, you engage the fight and you're fighting and you're able to hit him a few times, you should be able to win. Just remember, if you start getting low on health, just hit a stem pack. And you can make stem packs in crafting stations, which can be found basically all over the map, it seems like, because me and my friend were finding camping stations all over the place. Now, how fighting other people, since it is technically a PvP world, but it's a little different. You can't just go up to somebody and start shooting them and they're going to die. They have to engage with you first after you've attacked them. Or if they have attacked you and you want to fight them, go ahead and start attacking them back, and both of you guys will do damage to each other. But if you don't want to attack anyone and they start attacking you, they're going to do very little damage to you, where it's basically not even going to matter, and just go walk away because they're going to start getting bored trying to attack you, unless they have no life. But for the graphics of the game, I'm liking it. It's a basic Fallout game. I don't want to play something like 100% like to make it look like futuristic or something. I want it to be a Fallout game, and this to me feels like a Fallout game. Right now we're in beta, so things can change. So, you know, we'll just, if you want to try, just watch videos on it until the game releases. If you're not comfortable picking it up right away and going to be disappointed. But for the whole, like, I think I played it for 2 hours. I enjoyed every minute of it. I like the aspect. It's simple yet challenging. You find things out in the world. Like you could see, I'm going to be crafting things. I'm looking at different things I can craft, and I'm sure it gets better in the long run when you're playing longer. You can craft different things, different armor and other stuff like that. So right here I want to put in a video of me and my friend. We finally got to play and sit there, and we do a little bit of trading to figure out how that works, and I want to show you guys. So how basic trading works in this game is you can go into your inventory and you can wind up just dropping an item on the floor, and anyone that's near you will see it, can pick it up and do whatever. So if you're going to trade with your friend, the best way to trade with your friend is go over to them, press invite to trade, hold down triangle if you're playing PlayStation, and go into your inventory and trade that way. And you can also see roughly what your friend has as well. So that would be the best way to trade with a friend. So don't drop it just straight out on the floor, but you can if you're just trading with a random. And now that you guys have seen the trading, some gameplay, and a little bit of my thoughts and opinions, I guess, if you want to call it that. And I know I'm not the best reviewer in the world. I'm sure there's other people that will be doing this. But hey, if you guys like this kind of video, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, because when this game releases on the 12th, I'm going to be playing a crap ton of it. I'll be making videos on it, and probably go live on it on Wednesdays. And look out for another review for when the game releases, because I will be doing another one. So on that note, just want to say thank you. You guys are awesome, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!